Welcome back in. It is one of San Francisco's oldest and most beloved traditions. The Golden Gate Park Band has been performing for over 140 years, making it the city's oldest musical organization. Now in its 143rd season, the band offers free concerts most Sundays at 1 p.m. So bring out a blanket, grab a seat, and enjoy the music of the Bay. Today we're meeting Germán González, the musical director and conductor of this band. Germán, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so exciting to have you. This sounds like such a wonderful community event. Tell us about this event that happens.
It's a different program every Sunday. So if you come 2 weeks in a row, you're going to hear completely different music. We have a certain theme for each concert. Last week was Mother's Day. This next week is Beta Breakers. So we call it the cast of characters. We'll all be wearing clothes, though, so it'll be family friendly.
That's good to know. Okay, wonderful. So tell me about some of the different kinds of music that you hear out there.
You know, we do classical favorites. We play marches, Broadway show tunes. We do movie soundtracks. And then we have some audience participation things. Actually, next week we're going to do our first name that tune. So we'll play a medley of songs, and then I'll stop, and then the audience shouts out what the name of the tune is.
Ooh, how fun. And how hard is it going to be, do you think?
There have been a couple of times where I thought they were pretty difficult, but there are people out there that have their trivia down, you know?
Wow, that sounds like so much fun. Do you guys post ahead of time, like what the theme will be of that week?
Yeah, you go to goldengateparkband.org, and you get the idea of what we're going to do. We also have an email list that if you sign up, you definitely know what's going on. So it's a gas every single week.
It seems like so much fun, and you do this for months on end. Tell me how long, what's the schedule like?
It's from the end of April to the end of September.
Wow.
And we have 2 extra concerts. We have one on July 4th and then another one on Labor Day. And it's different every time. There are 30 people in the band. They're all professional musicians. We have a 1-hour rehearsal in the morning, and then we do a 90-minute concert in the afternoon.
Wow. Oh my
so
goodness.
if you do your math, you'll know that we don't run through everything in the 60-minute rehearsal.
Wow.
But they're pros, and they love doing what they do, and they are just a group of wonderful people.
I was going to say, without much rehearsal, they must be just so talented already that you're able to kind of just put this on, born out of just their knowledge that they already have. It must be a great honor for you to conduct and be the musical director of this band. Tell me a little bit about your gig. This is an awesome job, it seems like.
I've been the music director for a couple of years now. I was associate director the year before. And, you know, putting these programs together is a lot of fun, and I have a couple other people that help me. We have a board of directors that helps raise the money and for the group, because we're still on survival mode, you know, as many 501c3 organizations are. But you know, we're hoping we can turn it around and be in thrive mode. So.
And how can people support the band?
We take donations. If you go to the goldengateparkband.org site, you can give us as much money as you want. You can donate anything you'd like, and we'll put it to work. So it's a lot of fun.
Wonderful, very cool. And I want to learn more about you and kind of your musical career. Obviously, this seems like it would be a big highlight for you and anyone's musical career. How did you get started with music?
I was a trumpet player. I started playing trumpet in the 6th grade in school band, just like a lot of other people did. There wasn't much music going on in my family life, so you know, my mother would say, "What are you doing this afternoon?" I said, "I'm going to practice." So she would let me practice upstairs, and instead of doing chores, it worked out just perfect. Yeah.
Yes, that's awesome. And hey, you weren't forced to be down in the garage. I guess you weren't too bad because they let you practice inside the house.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my sisters appreciated that growing up, but that's the way it is.
Yes.
And I got my degrees at different schools, and the more I went to school, the more I was fascinated by conducting. And so I just kept on going until I found a gig that fits me right. And I think the Golden Gate Park Band gig fits me just right.
It sounds so awesome. Tell me what it's like to have the community receive you out there and to see these shows. What have you seen from people who come to see the shows?
We have regulars, and I invite them to come up and say hello afterwards, and they tell me the parts of the concerts that they really liked.
Aw.
And so I'm usually wrong when I'm guessing which tune are they going to like the best, and I'm always wrong, and they always pick something else, and I'm going, really, you like that? All right, well, it's something that I know now that I didn't know before, so.
Very cool. That sounds like fun, actually, because you're constantly surprised. You're hearing new stuff all the time.
I am. The audience members keep me going, and we make a big deal of the opening. You know, we play a part of the America the Beautiful, and then we do the Star Spangled Banner.
Do you do that every time?
Every single time.
Oh, wow. That's very cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
We also have programs where we invite cultural groups to come, and we share the program with groups. We had one with a Polish dance group a couple of weeks ago. The next one is the Armenians. We also do a Juneteenth. We do a Pride show. We have a Ukraine show. We also have one for Mexican-American Day, and then we also have Scottish, Irish, Hungarian.
Wow.
And so all these different dance groups, all these cultural groups that represent the cultures of the Bay Area, because, you know, there are so many.
Yeah, it sounds like so much fun. We always talk about on this show because we get all kinds of food and drinks and cultures and programs like this. So it's very cool to see all of the Bay kind of represented. It sounds like you guys do that as well. That's awesome. So tell me who can come to these shows. Are they all ages friendly?
They're family friendly, and the Spreckles Temple of Music was built for the Golden Gate Park Band, but concerts have to be free. That was the stipulation as why they built it. So all the concerts are free, and 1 o'clock Sundays.
Fabulous. Yes. Okay. So one last time, if people want to find out kind of what's on the schedule for that week, where can they go to do that?
They can go to the website, goldengateparkband.org, and click on the appropriate tags to find out what we're going to play that week. It should pop up right away what we're doing.
Okay.
And but we're excited to see a lot of people at all the concerts.
Yes, this sounds so exciting. I'll have to get out there and check it out. Herman, thank you so much for coming today. This is so fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, good luck out there.